crypto rises and fall, and startups also rise and fall.
Oh, yes.
And one of have they fallen? So, but yeah,
No.
one of Africa's oldest streaming service, iROKOtv, the founder of iROKOtv, Jason Njoku, wrote an article yesterday that said RIP iROKOtv with a question mark in case the intonation was not clear enough. Yeah, so I found that very, very interesting. So the article followed an article by Tech Cabal that showed how iROKO's numbers have been really, really terrible this year. So the question I'm asking is this the playbook that we've been asking for founders to tell their stories? Because the reception so far so good. If you have not read the article, you should read it, by the way. It gives you a lot of context about how startup world operates. So there are a lot of discussions we can have, but number one, is this the playbook for storytelling? Number two, are you satisfied with everything he has said so far? I decided to bring the positive side first before any possible negative side.
So
because of Chingo's face.
So I think am I satisfied with everything he has said?
Why are you answering starting with that? No,
Okay,
let's
okay.
start with, is this the
Okay.
playbook for founders to tell their stories?
I think it is. And I also think that thing did two things for iROKOtv. So one thing is he took charge of the narrative with that article. Second thing is it also became a form of I'm not sure if it really went outside the whole tech ecosystem to actually create publicity for this iROKOtv itself, and maybe people will be like, oh, what's this startup? Let me get on board. But I think in terms of taking charge of the narrative, it did that, and then for publicity, it probably generated some publicity for iROKOtv.
You agree?
So I don't know if it's the playbook. So first, Jason is a media guy. He's not a finance guy, so he understands how media works, which means he has an advantage that maybe other founders don't have. Don't forget, this guy has been writing for maybe since 2010 on his blog, and he's been pretty consistent about it. He has always shared his experience. He has always shared his thoughts.
Yeah, I think he even had a subscription.
Yeah, he still does.
Yeah.
Which I should probably go and buy. But I need 60K, so anybody that can help. But yes, he's been doing this for a long time. This is not the first time he's writing about his experience. So I'm still not decided whether it's a playbook, partially because a lot of founders don't want to do that. But then we also have to think about the fact that people love personal brands. They may not love a company, but they love personal brands. So like Bulu said, it has helped him take control of the narrative, set a few things straight. So, I mean, he made a few clarifications that were missing from the first article. And I was even having that conversation this morning with someone, and the person was saying, this is actually what startup founders should do. Like I said, I'm undecided, because what if a founder doesn't want to be on social media in the first place, right? So maybe it's not a playbook. To the second question,
are you satisfied?
Am I satisfied? So I'm probably going to be a bit biased. So I admire Jason's pragmatism as a founder. He is not one of those people that is very big on what you would often call vanity metrics. So my idea of a business is like the woman selling laptops at Computer Village. I get this at this cost, and I sell it to you at X, and the spread over on it is my profit. That's the way I see business. So startups raising a lot of money, burning it on customer acquisition doesn't always, it rubs me off the wrong way, because I think it's not sustainable. Okay. So seeing someone who is focused on so you started a business to provide services to your people. In a way, it had an altruistic motive, and then along the line, you realize that as much as I want content from my country or from my continent to be on a global scale, my guys cannot pay for it, and you start making plans to go to the people who can pay for it. That is like what any business person should do. Although you can also decide to double down, because I know him in that article, he mentioned that he has always believed in Iroko, even in the face of facts, which I'm assuming is referring to the fact that he has known for a very long time that the African market is not very, very ripe for streaming, which now brings me to another conversation.
Okay, can we stop there before we enter another conversation? But
Okay.
this is just like, so Bolu, do you have anything else to add, new to add to what he just said, or should we move
So
on?
let's move on. I
Let's
think
move on.
it's a conversation we'll probably still come back to.
We'll probably come back to.